Our opinions on Scratch 3. This is the newly updated Scratch with a lot more tutorials and easy way of finding things.
So today we are doing Pop the Balloon, which is really fun. You've got to find it, and as you can see we've already set up our background, but it will be getting changed for definite. So as you can see right now, we're going through the tutorial to see what things we need. So as you can see, we found the balloon, so now we've got our balloon and we move it in the place where we want it,
so it can be easy to see instead of just in the corner randomly.
and we were pausing the tutorial so we knew what we needed and to get it perfect.
Because that's what our school is all about, doing it to the best of your ability.
So as you can see, we have got our Lux blocks, our control blocks, and lots of different other blocks. And as you can see right now, we need to create a block so then we can use it
To keep the score.
so then if we don't end up keeping the score, then no one's going to know how many points you get. So as you can see right now, we've pressed on what we needed. So we now going to type in score. So now we have done that, well obviously as we finished, we've got to pull out our block and put it with the rest. And as you can see on the corner where our balloon is, there is a score and it's set to 0. So then once you've finished, you obviously where you find it and everything, that's how many points you will get.
So if you are playing with a friend, you can see how many points each of you get. So say I got 70 and Ruby got 50. Then we could see who's got the most points, which will be me.
Because then if we can't see what scores we get, we're not going to know who's going to win.
Yes.
And after we finished all of this, doing everything, it was so much fun to play on.
Yes. And especially with the background that we chose, but you'll see that close to the end.
And also, as we were playing, we actually upped it by 5, so you get your points a lot faster.
Yes,
But
and it would be a lot funner to play.
Exactly. So as you can see, we've had to skip the video a bit because we needed to. So we've done everything that we needed to do. So I think soon it'll be going on to our background.
Yes.
So as you can see, now this is a step that we need to do.
Yes.
So
So we made a variable.
and now we've got to do this step, which was very confusing.
Yes, very confusing. So what we had to do is we had to add more blocks to signal that when it finished or when you pressed the green flag in the corner, that it would go back to 0, I think, or is that? No. So it would change the colour and go to a random position.
So obviously, close to the end, you'll see how it's played. So yeah, that's really what we were doing. And as you can see, it's coming up soon of what colours it's changing. As you can see, because it was playing, and then we're just going to move it back to the start.
Yes.
So now we have done most of the steps. We've now got to do our next step.
Yes. Which is set score to 0 when the green flag is clicked. And you can see the green flag.
Yeah, well you can see the green flag in the corner, and then we've also got this circle red button that means stop. Because if you want that to play but you finish playing, then you can't stop it. So you need something that you need to stop on.
Yes.
So as you can see, we've got it all sorted and the balloons going everywhere.
Yes, and it was really hard to find it. Well, not really hard.
Even though you're playing with 2 people, it's twice as hard.
Yes.
So it was really, really fun.
Yeah. Very fun.
Oh, we're going on to our background.
Yes. And with the background, it is really hard to spot the balloon because of the one that clicked. So our original idea was to do, like, I think it was to do a stage.
Maybe like lights like that. And
Here it
we just didn't like it.
No, it didn't look good at all.
No.
So I suggested we do a different background, and we will try it in a couple of seconds. So just keep watching.
Oh, so
Here
we're
it
going
is.
for the next one right now.
Right here. So we tried this one, and we didn't really like this one either. So we chose this balloon one, and we could hardly spot it. And that's the fun of the game. It's a challenge.
So as we were going on, we had to like kind of turn the volume down a bit.
So it was way too loud.
Yeah.
Pop. Like, it was like
Exactly. So we had a little bit of fun on this.
yes.
So you can see that our score is set to 0. So obviously, as you can see, where does the balloon go? Because it combines with everything. It's
Yeah.
so like
Hard.
well, it's hard and fun at the same time.
Yeah, 'cause it's challenging you.
Exactly, and we love getting challenged.
Yes.
So
Because what's the point in doing some work when it's not challenging you? Because how are you supposed to learn?
exactly. So as we were going on, we kept playing and playing and playing until we got it perfect. And as you can see, our points are just going up and up and up and up and up.
Yes, and it's quite easy to get a lot of points because we set it to 5.
Right, so that's close to the end. So
Bye!